Well, they lost four matches in a row. Man City, what's going on? This is your wheelhouse. This is your territory. What's happening with the greatest coach that ever breathed?
Injuries.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Nothing.
think so.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of injuries. He's not giving in a lot of options from what is in his team, and I think it's just the City squad has like slightly degraded. We were talking last year saying this isn't the same City side, and they didn't really. They bought like Savinho this year, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, they make
Oh,
any
and
major moves.
Gundogan. They brought Gundogan back and bought Savinho, so they didn't really make a lot of improvements in the summer, and they already looked a bit worse last year than they were in previous years. So I think it's like a continuation of that, where the City squad just isn't as strong as it used to be, and then you have like half of the team get injured, including Rodri, the Ballon d'Or winner, and all of a sudden it's things are going to get a bit tougher. And so I think it's just that, like a combination of unlucky with injuries and then obviously other teams just playing well against them.
It's too many games, too many injuries. I'm probably gonna go over them, a few of them later. So City, they've only let's take a look at the table. I mean, Liverpool, best team in the world right now as we speak. Champions League record. No, who's best team in the world?
Barcelona on form is the
Okay.
best team in the world, I think.
Okay. Liverpool's got to be
Liverpool's
close.
obviously up there.
Yeah, Liverpool's up
obviously
there.
It's Liverpool, them, or I don't know, someone like Inter might. Probably not, but yeah, Barca
okay.
and Liverpool
Barca
probably
and
top
Liverpool.
two.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Right now, they seem to have a was it a well, it's not 7.6, 3 plus 3, 6, 7. They're not completely far. There is some distance between first and second, but we've seen City overcome these number deficits in the past. I don't think it's really too much to worry about. Certainly, I don't see them falling below fourth. Do you?
No.
No.
The thing is, another thing to note is this happens every year.
Yeah,
every year
City, yeah.
At the start of the season, City lose some games, and then everyone's like, "Oh, this is finally the end of Pep Guardiola. Is it time they move on?" Blah blah blah, and then they go and win every single game for the rest of the season and win the title, and then everyone forgets that happened until the next season when they lose a couple of games early on and have to pull it back, and like the cycle repeats. We were saying this stuff the same time last year. Obviously, Arsenal were like 10, 14 points ahead or whatever it was. And it was like, oh yeah, this might be finally Arsenal's year. City aren't as good as they have been in the past. And then they went and won all the games and won the league.
Yeah, I tend to think you're right. And also, let's not forget, we had we had big international tournaments on 2 continents. 3, actually, if you really want to talk about it, North, South America, and in Europe. When you do that, you're going to have some injuries coming back. And, we also have Champions Leagues and things of that nature. I also want to mention how well Liverpool's playing in Champions League. They're topping that league as well. So topping the Prem, topping the Champions League. Would be interesting to see. And it's also something to keep in mind, flipping back to City. They lost the last 4 in a row, but only 2 of them were Prem games. Just keep in mind, they have lost 2 Prem games in a row, but 4 total in Europe. That's for sure. So I think we're making the funeral arrangements a little early. I'm going to go with you on that one.